Another day, another project. And this project is a continuation of what we've been doing before, which is getting trees planted, getting irrigation set up. It's a little bit more of the same, but slightly different, because I am inundated with a bunch of indigenous trees. What I have here, I've got Eugenia, White Pear, some more Witstencote, Roy Else, fever trees, silver oaks, wild plums, Cape ash, carob trees. Oh, there's so many. They're going to look beautiful. The trees are looking good in the aisles that I planted. The irrigation, I had a slight issue with the water, which I'll let you know once I confirm it's working. Water is flowing again without a problem. As you know, if you've been here a while, water is quite a thing over here, with water not working, kind of working, frogs getting stuck in pipes, things like that. But I think we've got it sorted. So we're just going to be planting more trees today. And just a quick update for you on the tiny house build. We've had council send back a couple of questions. Unfortunately, the drafts person doesn't listen. Because if they listened, then they would have had everything on the plans correct, like it's an off-grid house. So the council keeps sending things back, like where are the water points, where's the plumbing, where's the electricity points, all of that. And of course there is none of that, because it's all off-grid. Electrics, at least for the beginning, there aren't going to be any. And then we're going to move over to a solar setup, which will be retrofitted. So unfortunately it's taken a little bit longer than expected, just because, person didn't listen. But I think we're very close now. It's just a couple of final details, and then hopefully within the next, let's say 1 to 3 weeks, we'll have the plans done and we can start the tiny house, because I really, 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 really want to get it done before December, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. But let's get some trees in the ground. Wow. Something I want to tell you. How beautiful this is. This is a fever tree. Getting a little bit too close to the spikes. Fever trees they are so beautiful. What I want to tell you is doing this is incredibly hard work. I don't know how these other homesteaders make it look so easy. I don't know if they've got like a whole bunch of help or whatever, but I never see them as exhausted as this, or maybe I'm just really unfit. But this is incredibly hard work. I suppose I just want to portray this to you so that you don't get the wrong impression of what this journey is like, because you're going to sweat, you're going to bleed, You're gonna get splinters, blisters, all of those things. But at the same time, you're gonna be able to create and embrace beauty like this. This is a Royals. It's not ideal space for it, but it can grow here. It is indigenous and it's actually quite a rare tree. Royals is absolutely beautiful. And then the good old Karoo legend, the Karoo. There's a whole bunch of other things, but what I need to do now is, you can see those double lines of irrigation that I was playing with. I now need to do a line on this side all the way. I've got 200 meters, which I hope, really hope is enough, because I still need to do down at the tiny house a whole bunch of trees there, which I really hope I'll be able to get onto irrigation. But the fruit orchard is nicely soaked in now, so as soon as this water pipe is laid, it's going to be time to get the cover crop down. But yes, just a quick little, this is not easy. And if you're looking for land and you want to start homesteading because it looks amazing and easy, and yeah, it's amazing. It's incredibly rewarding. It's not easy. So don't ever think that. But if you want to do it, do it. It's one of the most rewarding things you'll ever do. Again, just like that, I've gone from hot and sweaty to cold and wet. Just had this completely random, you can see the window, it's still busy bucketing down. Just completely random cloudburst. Some dark clouds that have quickly rolled in. But this is unfortunately the reality of setting up a homestead from scratch when there's nothing. There's no shelter, there's no house, there's no nothing. So I've done this before. I've just worked through the rain, but I just end up getting sick. Because out here, if you're in the Karoo, or you know what semi-desert, arid environments are like, as soon as the weather changes, it becomes cold. So yeah, I've done this before and I've got sick. So I don't feel like getting sick, so I'm going to sit in the car. It's busy steaming up because I'm still all hot and sweaty. And I'm going to wait for this to blow over, because it definitely will blow over. Because all my pipes are laid out now. I just need to connect them, and I need to put in the holes, connect the drippers, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the drippers that I'm using for my trees. Sorry, the sweat's running in my eye. Sorry, for my trees and the fruit orchard, because they're different drippers. And I want to talk to you about timing. I got a really valid and really good comment about timing, how long, how often. So So I just want to chat to you about that a little bit later, but let's let this little bit of rain fly by and then we can continue. Okay, today was a flop. Well, not a flop, because I got all of my trees planted and I now have over 70 trees planted so far. And those aren't fruit trees. These are my indigenous trees that I've planted all the way down. I mean, this isn't indigenous, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a liquid amber. Yeah, it's just basically been rained out. Noah is just getting too cold. He's not a happy camper. So the fruit orchard cover crop is gonna have to wait for another day. You can't even see the top peak of the mountain. It's completely closed up. I've been working in the rain to get this all done, nice and refreshing, but it's not good for little people when it gets that cold. So I'm wrapping this one up. I fully appreciate it wasn't the most exciting video. I'm sorry about that. But next week will be exciting because we're going to do the cover crops plus some other cool stuff. So if you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing that. I hope you got some value out of this. Next week I'll also talk about drippers, sprinklers, how much, how often, all of that. I'll do that for you next week. We're gonna have a little bit more time and we aren't getting rained out and frozen on. So until next time, thanks for watching, thanks for your support, and happy homesteading.